We are continuing on our way, exfiltrating the mountain after taking a small detour to find a purity pin in a chest. And I was accidentally sort of walking back that way, but that's okay. We're going to keep getting in fights as we make our way down, and I've decided to pretty much just take the fights in general because I like picking up the experience and gold. Haven't been picking up gold that fast lately, I don't think, because I think the items in the upcoming shops are going to be a bit expensive, but we'll see. I actually don't know. But I'm just remembering that the last time we quested an area, I got back down and went to the new shops, and I spent basically all my money, like all of it. So I'm trying to pick up that extra gold and that extra experience in general, unless there's some fights that I just don't want to take. We'll take them all. So it'll take us a bit longer to get down, but that'll be okay. And here we go again with the Solar Hawks and the talking. Nice. The Bard got the stun on that one, and I love it. The charmed Solar Hawk fills up our whole party, and I'm just a big fan of that. When they start working on our team and keep us topped up, it's pretty sweet. It's a powerful heal they have, very powerful heal. 1,000 points per guy at least, and that's just nice. So now we don't really have to worry about any of the damage that the Talkin are doling out with their twin horn. Yeah, there he goes again. Our charmed guy is just gonna keep healing us up. Must be responding to the need of low HP. Sometimes they don't like to heal at all, but this guy seems to be, thinking, hey, there he goes again, the HP's low. Let's heal him up. And good job, Bard. He's been turning into a fairly solid damage dealer, as I've been mentioning. And the Mystic is even doing a fair job if the secondary effect on her weapon, the poison effect, hits, because that does way more than her actual attack. She is not very strong at all. Okay, maybe I should skip her turn since the Solar Hawk is up next. Nice. Little top it off, and then we can all just unload and try to knock him down before he does anything. And there he does that 1,000 heal on himself. Okay, 500 gold. See, that was not bad. Okay, let's just keep cruising. Kind of a cool area, kind of cool music, especially. I've mentioned a couple times. But we're done here, man. Let's go. But apparently this party of Eyes and Solar Hawks and Viper Kings is not ready for us to go yet. They want to get revenge on the fact that we came tromping across their fields. Come on, guys, we're just leaving. So I figure, since we're not silenced yet, I'm going to go ahead and charm that Solar Hawk. Otherwise, it gets pretty annoying when the Eyes silence you, and you can't use your abilities, and then you have to kind of work your way carefully out of that situation. Nice. Love it. They get that sleep going. Those Viper Kings can actually be, you know, at least somewhat effective with that sleep. I'm hoping I don't decharm that solar hog. Excuse me there. A little bit of a cough. I'm like looking at the Mystic stuff and I'm like, should I just burn some mana points? But really no reason. We've got our Solar Hawk re-healing us. Ooh, ouch. That was almost 500 damage on her. And the Bard has Aria of Ancients. Yeah, why not use it? Just go ahead and burn it up. And we'll double all our damage and bash our way through this battle very quickly. It's like the Mystic did like normal damage there for everybody else. Nice. We didn't even decharm our Solar Hawk. We can just keep on fighting. Oh, wow. He did a lot of damage to that Viper King, but they're not that stout. Oh, okay, he's still alive, so maybe I should stop talking. Oh, the other Solar Hawk healed back 1,000 on those guys, all of them, so. But yeah, we did enough there. Okay, we've got a healing Solar Hawk helping us, and one of them trying to bite us. I think we're gonna win. Wow, 3,000 damage. Well done, marksman. Oh great, he dodged it. Okay, no problem at all. It really wouldn't matter what he did. We are gonna get him very shortly here. Ooh, and Crisis Strike is charged on 2 characters, and some decent gold again. Okay, on the road again, down the path. It is fairly straightforward. There's kind of only one way you can go, so there's no sense kind of poking around all the edges, as far as I can tell anyway. I hope there's not some other boxes that I'm missing. But that Purity Pin was a good find. So, but I still didn't see really any other alternate paths I can run. Inside these little caves, you don't have any battles. I was kind of curious if a little spider would jump out again and attack me, the mini boss. But nope, so we're just going to keep plugging. 4 Viper Kings, not too bad. And I have Super Gauge up, so bye-bye 1. And the Templar is going to cleave 2 of them. And the Bard is probably just going to charm one of them. See if he's next in the turn order. No. Well, we'll see. Right after the Mystic goes. Nope, wasn't him. Yes, our charmed one goes. Oh, I was hoping it'd be enough to finish that guy off. No, of course, they actually have quite a bit. So with this party, the Viper Kings don't really have that much teeth. Haha. They've only got 2, in fact, that I can see. And he bit himself. Wow, nice job, Bard. I keep complimenting him, but that's just sweet. He got 2 critical hits in and did like over 3,000 damage in total. In fact, that's better than the Templar is doing. Templar's only doing like 1,000 each if he cleaves, and if he just straight up attacks, I'll have to find out what he does, but I don't think he's doing even that good. Of course, he's not dual wielding, he's using a 2-hander, if I remember right. Alright, talking. I'll just charm one of them. Speed things up a tiny bit that way. Nice job, Mystic. These guys are stout, though. You can drop a whole party's worth of damage on him, and he doesn't go down. They like buffs, too. They're total fans of buffs. They're like, I will buff my guy. And then they will attack. They're not focusing on debuffs. They're just straight up offensive. We're saving that up since there's kind of no reason to use it. So we'll recharm our charmed dude. I could have charmed the right guy there. Make sure that turn. Ow! Okay, 698. There's a little bit of sting still there. But with Solar Hawks helping us out earlier, we're just staying so close to topped up on health. And I keep skipping. I probably should just use it like the Mystic's Crisis Strike, the Temporal Wave that takes away a turn of all the enemies. But you know, when you're kind of chopping through the current fight, you just want to save stuff like that for the next one. Question is, you know, what really uses more time? Is it better to just burn it now and get through this battle more quickly, or kind of get a great start on the second battle? So, as my Canadian friend says, 6 in one and half dozen in the other. And I think a lot of other people use that phrase, but that's kind of the first time I really heard it a lot. Either way, it's pretty much equivalent, so not really worth pulling teeth over. Pulling hairs over. Not worth pulling anything over, really. Okay, we're kind of getting to lower territory in the mountain. A whole bunch of eyes down here, and we may end up getting screeched and silenced. It was quite a trek up here, so... And yeah, there were kind of different monster zones, it kind of seemed anyway. Just because now I'm realizing, I notice that there weren't a lot of eyes near the top. Unless my memory's already faded. It's possible there were. I just feel like I'm seeing them again. And I want to get rid of those guys fast. It was a lot harder on the way up, for sure. And especially dealing with the silence. But now we've gained those extra levels and we knock them out a lot quicker, so we're not too worried. Strategy I've used in some games is to just sort of pre-grind a bit and kind of set yourself a little bit ahead of where they're in the next place you're going. But in this game we haven't done a lot of grinding, we've just sort of continued, we've sort of just progressed. We didn't spend very much time at all just wandering around a field, getting in fights and heading back to the inn and healing up. We've just been sort of going at normal level, and we've hit some difficulty. It's been tough in areas at times, but with some kind of careful play, we've managed to come right up to the level of the guys that we're fighting. So, and we've turned some things to our advantage, using the charm especially and lullaby a lot. But yeah, I like it when you don't have to grind too much. That being said, a playthrough of any harder difficulty than normal in this game, you better expect some grinding, because I think areas are going to be pretty hard. Sweet. Love it when that stun takes effect. I'm going to be so bummed to get rid of this weapon, I think. He's doing a great job with it. 28,000 gold. It's kind of close to where I finished the other level. I for some reason, I seem to remember I had like 31,000 when I finished the other zone I was talking about. Okay, 4 more Viper Kings. Lots of snakes, man. There's snakes in this trail. Crusader's Call should do a lot for this, though. Nice. Critical 2600 back there. Everybody dishing out the damage. Our health actually has fallen a bit. Wouldn't hurt to find some Solar Hawks again. Or just straight up heal. I mean, I've got tons of MPs, but I'm so used to being out. I'm so used to being empty that I'm like not even daring to like use it, I guess. It's pretty funny. It's like you get trained into a pattern of being conservative with your mana. So you're like, I literally could just be blasting like crazy. Okay. Little bit further down. Okay, here's our next cave. And again, there are no fights inside these caves, at least unless, well, I'm saying unless they have a surprise in store for us. But otherwise, oh, and here's our save circle. Okay, so this is where I could use a campfire or something if I wanted, but I don't need to.